Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment I'm going to be going over the final full moon of 2023 that takes place today actually, December 26th, 2023, at 1 second shy of 7:33, at 7:32:59 p.m. Let's go ahead and get started about what is present within this Orrery astrology. Again, for those that you might not have known, this is where all the planetary bodies are within the heavens at the precise moment of the full moon. So let's look at the ascendant here. Like I said, the full moon, you kind of look at the signs where the moon is located, that is in Cancer. So the moon is actually in the same sign that it rules. So in other words, Cancer is ruled by the moon, and so this is considered somewhat exalted. On the other hand, you have a dynamic tension going with the sun and Capricorn. So the tension is between Capricorn and Cancer, and so Capricorn is kind of a dry, grounding sort of sign, while Cancer is more of a wet sign. So emotions, things like that. So there is a tension here that has to be resolved in understanding the two sides of the coin, the dynamics there. Let me come back to the ascendant here. The ascendant is in Leo, and the sun rules Leo. So as you go into 2024, the world will be experiencing kind of a proud gallop into 2024. So sometimes Leo can give you confidence and boost confidence within the world. However, this may not be a reflection of reality. And so the sun in Capricorn kind of tempers that and allows that to kind of ground itself. However, we have some destabilizing planetary bodies. While they're not in and of itself destabilizing, however, when you combine this with the sun, this can become a fiery sort of complicated situation here that is pulling from the moon. So to explain this a little bit more, you have Mercury with the sun. So Mercury kind of takes on the persona of the planetary body that is next to. Next is Mars. So Mars is kind of like a catalytic agent. So you have Mercury that takes on the sun, so these are kind of together. And then Mars acts as a catalytic factor in terms of being in Sagittarius, that is another fiery sign. So a lot of fire, a lot of water in the moon. And kind of, even though there's grounding here, that is ignited by Mars. What else is going on within the midheaven? Within the heavens, well, the midheaven is conjunct Jupiter, and so any sort of development in terms of career, perhaps some raises, or perhaps something that will result in more personal career related gain. So be kind of mindful of this, so that as you make your goals and your resolutions for 2024. Overall, this is not too much of a negative, not quite a negative arrangement within the heavens. There's just some of the dynamic tension that you might feel during the full moon. And sometimes the holiday season might be a time of more reflection, so that might bring on somewhat of reflection, and sometimes focusing on negative things. And you have to focus more on the positive and understand how you can use this to make improvements, and how the world can use this to become a better place for generations to come. So elections, we're going to see, of course, next year, a lot of discussion about climate change, understanding globally the role of how humanitarian situations take place around the world, and all of this needs to come to light in the next year. So I hope this has provided you with some insight. Thank you for listening.